Welcome to the CDN Controls monthly safety meeting for November 2025. Please fill out the attendance form by scanning the QR code displayed on the screen. Meet the CDN Controls HSE leadership team, consisting of Susan Burrows, Chief People and Corporate Services Officer; Spencer Gagnon, Manager, HSE, Program Development; John Alhoos, Manager, HSE Field Operations; Dean Emond, HSE Field Advisor; Derek Pelkey, HSE Field Advisor; Amanda Stapleton, HSE Field Advisor; Mark Feiner, HSE Advisor, Program Development; and Stacy Moore, HSE Administrator. This month's safety topic is workplace violence and harassment prevention. The following video weaves together personal testimonials from workers, supervisors, and business leaders with scenes from our Bullying and Harassment in Construction series, created by WorkSafe BC in partnership with the BC Building Trades and Construction Labor Relations Association of BC.
Morning.
Where are you going?
I'm picking up the propane heaters. Is it left or right?
What, do I look like dispatch?
Don't they tell you guys anything?
Yeah, they gave me the location.
And you're here.
I think it truly often starts as innocent teasing.
Guys, seriously, is it left or right?
Oh, look at that. It's break time.
It gets bigger and the comments get harsher and it gets more personal. And at some point the line is crossed.
They call you an idiot, they call you stupid, kind of get bumped around like you're not the person on the crew that anybody wants, and everybody jokes about it, and it kind of gets to the point where now you're getting bullied and harassed by the whole crew.
It's just a nightmare, because it's not that they don't want you there, is that they want to have some fun at your expense. They want you to sweat, they want to see you make mistakes, they want to see all of that stuff happen, and it's for their entertainment.
What's said escalates each time, and each worker tries to outdo what the last guy said to whoever the target is. And pretty soon the crew are doing things and saying things that they would never dream of doing or saying, in a normal setting.
It's a toxic environment to be in if there's bullying and harassment going on all the time.
It poisons everything. It affects everyone. It's not just the construction site. You're going to take it home, and now you're driving in traffic, and you might get in a traffic accident because you're distracted, or you're going home and you yell at your kids, and then your kids think you don't love them. And it's just that ripple effect where it absolutely affects everyone when bullying and harassment happens. It's not insular, and it's not just the people involved. It is literally that ripple effect where it affects everything.
I can remember days where I didn't really want to pick up the phone and call to see if I was working because I really didn't want to go in. But the pile of bills on the end table said I had to pick up the phone.
I really wonder how many really good employees I've lost because of bullying. I'll never know.
You feel lonely. You feel depressed. You feel extreme states of sadness. You feel confused. You feel angry. You feel completely emotional.
I used to go off in the bathroom and lock myself in and cry because I was so angry that I was either going to hit somebody or I'd cry, and I wasn't about to hit people, so I would just go off in a corner and cry. And then wash my face and go right back to work because I needed to provide for my son.
There's nothing worse than walking in a room and everybody's giving you a bad time. There's no positive feelings that arise out of that. If you don't feel like you belong there, you start to believe what they're telling you.
You may not like the people that you work with, but you have to maintain a certain type of professionalism.
I teach the girls to look at these guys and say, would you like it if somebody said that to your daughter? Would you like it if somebody said that to your wife? And it tends to change the guy's perspective, because all of a sudden there's this young woman who's standing in front of them and saying, wait a minute, that's not okay with me, stop it. And would you say that, and would you like your wife to know that that's what you're saying to a young woman?
It's harassment. Really, because, the next person beside them, they'll treat completely different. Because of the gender, right?
Bring it in.
When I was a young foreman, we had a really good young apprentice on our crew. No matter what he did, he was picked on for it. He was nitpicked on the crew. Nothing was ever good enough.
We good?
Yeah, sure.
I found myself saying stuff to the young apprentice that was said to me when I was a young apprentice. And it was when I heard myself saying that stuff when I realized that the culture had to change in our crew.
Why would you put a wall here? Can you not see the lines?
I think I wasted a lot of energy on being the wrong type of leader.
Who wants to go beyond the call of duty for someone that screams and rants and raves at you all day long? Who says that you don't know what you're doing and you don't have the skill set and you're a loser? How does that motivate you to work hard and to be committed? It doesn't.
Was it bullying to me? No, I don't think I thought about it that way. But when you think of how much you really yell and drive guys, there is bullying in there.
The supervisor can't be the problem. If the supervisor and our supervision remain to be the problem, then nothing's going to change.
If you stand by, you're saying that it's acceptable for what's happening. And to me, if you're saying it's acceptable for that to happen, then you're just as culpable for what's happening as the person who's doing it.
It's about being professional, having a professionalism in your workplace. We want to teach people now. We want to make sure everybody's working safely, everybody's comfortable in what they're doing.
We want 0 accidents. And if bullying or being harassed is getting into somebody's head, they're going to make a mistake sooner or later. And that's something we don't want.
Our jobs are dangerous enough. You cannot bring that extra level of distrust into a job. You cannot.
Bullying is something that has to stop. Every smart CEO knows that. Every smart CEO has to ensure that it doesn't happen in their company, and they have to lead by example.
I've had, people say to me before, if we can't bully and harass people on the job site, all that's going to be left to do is put buildings up.
Now let's take a moment for internal reflection on the video we just watched. What stood out to you and what message resonates the most with you? Have you ever been bullied in the workplace? Alternatively, have you ever bullied someone, even unintentionally? CDN Controls is responsible for ensuring that any incident of harassment or violence is investigated with actions taken to prevent future occurrences. For further information on workplace violence and harassment at CDN, please review Section 19.8 of the CDN Controls HSE Manual, located on the HSE portal. This is the end of our November 2025 safety meeting. If you haven't already, please fill out attendance by scanning the QR code on this slide.